Hello again. Adolescence is a time when young people are trying out all sorts of new identities because they're keen to know who they really are. They become communists or fascists, punk rockers or skinheads, vegetarians, 100 other things which they'll probably not stick with when they are a little older. Quite a few of these personas, or technically I should say personata, but that's a kind of plural that only a completely mad pedant would use. Quite a few of these personas are adopted with the express intention of irritating their parents or outraging society. All this is fine, and it's always been so. We as adults really do not need to encourage teenagers in this endeavour. They'll come up with plenty of ways to shock or disgust us all by themselves. They'll come home with body piercings, tattoos, or badges declaring that meat is murder, or that they're in love with this or that pop singer, or that we must all band together against atom bombs, or all sorts of things like that. All these things pass away and leave little trace when they become adults and start paying a mortgage. Some of these things can cause lasting harm, though. For example, a small number of teenagers will start taking heroin or they'll become alcoholics. Suggesting to them that they start taking drugs might be something that they would like to try. It's a very, very bad idea, and I don't think many of us would do that. Which brings us to the present mad enthusiasm for people changing sex. I've said before that I'm perfectly happy for grown men and women to choose to wear whatever clothes they wish and to change their names or even have themselves surgically mutilated if they wish. Why not? It doesn't affect me. I do object, though, strongly when children get roped into the thing, as is happening increasingly these days. In the description to this video, I give a link to a short clip of film which many of us will find disgusting. The head of the charity Mermaids, which is for transsexual children, took her son to Thailand at the age of 16 and had him castrated there. It is as simple as that. When adult men undergo so-called sex change surgery, their penis can be turned inside out and formed into a pseudo-vagina. Stop wincing at the back there. Because this 16-year-old boy had been on puberty blockers and so had not undergone puberty, his penis was too small and undeveloped for such a procedure. In the video to which I give a link, his mother can be seen laughing about this. Words fail me. It is against the law to take a girl abroad for female genital mutilation, but we're all supposed to applaud the same thing when done to a boy. Does that make sense? The terrifying thing is that although this was a freakishly rare event in the case of the mother who did it to her son, it's likely to become a good deal more common now that the Scots have passed this new law. Nobody has any idea at all about the long-term effects of puberty blockers and hormones on growing children and adolescents. They might be rendered sterile in later life by these things. There's certainly evidence to suggest that that happens, or that they'll be prone to things like osteoporosis. Remember what I said about it being a bad idea to encourage children and teenagers to take drugs? Well, that includes drugs like sex hormones and puberty blockers. If this turns out, as it will in most cases, to have been a passing phase, the child might be left unable to have children. Awful. I'm happy for adults to do literally whatever they wish with their own bodies, and that includes taking heroin or even cyanide if they choose. Children are in a different category entirely, and encouraging or even allowing them to do such things is wicked and wrong.